Welcome back to Auto Reviews, the place where precision meets performance and style meets substance. If you're passionate about cars that turn heads and stir souls, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that promises to redefine what it means to drive in luxury. This is our full review of the 2026 Aston Martin DB12 sedan. Aston Martin has always been about more than just speed. It's about the feeling of presence, the allure of craftsmanship, and the legacy of British motoring excellence. And with the 2026 DB12 sedan, they're stretching those qualities further, adding more space, more comfort, and even more technology, while keeping the heart-throbbing performance we've come to expect. Let's start with the design. At first glance, the DB12 sedan is unmistakably Aston Martin. It shares the aggressive front grille and sleek lines of its coupe counterpart, but with a longer wheelbase and a fastback style silhouette that suggests speed, even when it's parked. It's elegant, but there's muscle underneath. This isn't a car that just looks good, it was engineered to perform. The front end features slim matrix LED headlights and an imposing grille that seems to breathe power. The hood is long and sculpted, flowing into pronounced front fenders. The side profile is graceful, with flush door handles and 21-inch forged alloy wheels that fill the arches just right. At the rear, a subtle ducktail spoiler and slender taillights give it a refined, sporty finish. Step inside, and you'll understand why this is more than just a stretched DB12. Aston Martin has completely reimagined the interior experience. The cabin is a mix of modern tech and traditional craftsmanship. You're surrounded by hand-stitched leather, Alcantara inserts, and machined aluminum trim. Everything you touch feels expensive because it is. The dashboard is dominated by a high-resolution 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system, now running Aston's all-new interface. Finally moving away from Mercedes-Benz's older tech, this system is fluid, responsive, and supports both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Beneath the screen, physical controls remain for climate and volume, a nod to usability that many luxury brands have abandoned. Behind the wheel, you'll find a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display that can be customized to show performance data, navigation, or traditional gauges. The steering wheel is thick, perfectly contoured, and houses just the right amount of controls. There's also a heads-up display, and ambient lighting that changes depending on your drive mode. Rear passengers are treated with the kind of luxury you'd expect from a high-end sedan. There's ample legroom, plush individual seats, and even optional rear seat infotainment screens. The sound system, an optional 1,170 watt Bowers and Wilkins 15-speaker setup that turns the cabin into a private concert hall. But let's talk about the real star of the show, the engine. Under the hood of the 2026 DB12 sedan sits a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8, developed in collaboration with Mercedes-AMG, but significantly reworked by Aston Martin's engineering team. This powerplant produces 671 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission that sends power to the rear wheels, or optionally, through an all-wheel drive system. This isn't just about straight-line speed, though the numbers are impressive. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 202 miles per hour. What makes the DB12 sedan special is how it delivers that power. The throttle response is sharp, the gear shifts are lightning fast, and the engine note is pure symphony, deep, throaty, and unmistakably Aston Martin. The chassis has been tuned for dynamic balance, offering adjustable dampers and an adaptive suspension that constantly reacts to road conditions. In comfort mode, it glides over imperfections, behaving like a luxury cruiser. Switch it to Sport or Sport Plus and the whole car tightens up. It feels smaller, more agile, more eager to attack corners. There's also an electronic limited slip differential in the rear that helps put down power with precision and confidence. Aston Martin has equipped the DB12 sedan with the latest in safety and driver assistance technology. Features include adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic emergency braking, and a surround view camera system. There's even a semi-autonomous driving mode for highway cruising, though let's be honest, most owners will want to drive this thing themselves. Now, let's get to what everyone's wondering: how much does it cost? The 2026 Aston Martin DB12 sedan doesn't come cheap. The starting price in the US is expected to be around $245,000. That's before options, and trust me, Aston's personalization catalog is deep. Add carbon ceramic brakes, the upgraded audio system, bespoke interior trims, and you could easily be looking at a price north of $300,000. But here's the thing, it's not just about the numbers. The DB12 sedan is a statement. It's for the driver who wants the elegance of a Bentley Flying Spur, the performance of a Porsche Panamera Turbo S, and the exclusivity that only a hand-built Aston Martin can offer. It sits in a rarefied space in the luxury performance sedan world, where emotion and engineering blend seamlessly. If you're considering a high-performance luxury sedan and want something that stands out, not just at a valet line but every time you drive it, the 2026 DB12 sedan deserves your attention. It's equal parts grand tourer and sports car, wrapped in a design that will turn heads for years. So, is it worth it? For those who can afford it, absolutely. The DB12 sedan is more than just transportation, it's an experience, an extension of your personality, and a celebration of what modern automotive engineering can achieve when it's driven by passion. Thanks for watching Auto Reviews. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Aston Martin DB12 sedan, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss an episode. We've got more exciting reviews coming your way, from the latest electric performance cars to timeless classics. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road and your heart in the driver's seat.